station. This is your radio salvation. Go, 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 go.
Viva Las Vegas, baby. Welcome to another edition of Time2Vegas. August, what is today's date? August, what, 20-something or other?
That works.
25th. Oh, my wife got paid today, so it's August 25th.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Can I have my mic up just a smidge, please? Just a smidge. I sound muffled in my own headset. Thank you for watching us. Hey, by the way, if you notice, a little something different about our dais today.
Yes.
We're joined by our featured guest, and let's call him as he is. He is our special guest host as well.
Wow.
So joining Aaron P. and Gypsy G
Hey.
is Vin A from the Bronx Wanderers. Good morning.
Good morning. I knew I'd fit in here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the alphabet show because we have Aaron E. on the board behind us there.
I like it. It keeps it simple.
Yes.
He's turning down my microphone because I'm obviously blowing it out because I'm used to eating the microphone like you would in a studio, and I'm not used to doing a show like this.
And I could hear you
adjust it.
perfect when you did that.
I'm sure. So I have to remember to kind of just lean back a bit. But anyway, great show. Want to welcome everybody in the chat rooms this morning. Everybody's got a watch party started. Please, by all means, start your own, man. Let everybody know. We got Vin A from the Bronx Wanderers in the flesh.
Who?
Right here. Who?
Where?
Yeah, right, exactly. What? So, as always, here's a couple of ways you can reach us. Of course, if you want to talk to Vin A, we know you don't want to talk to Gypsy and I. It's all about Vin A today. 702-329-6947. If you're outside the United States, 855-502-4321, Major Tom. Now, if you're out there on the Twitterverse, use a live hashtag that'll bring your comments right into the studio, and we can share it with you using hashtag Time2Vegas. That is the number 2. And as always, we've got our chat rooms up and being monitored, so please be part of today's show. Gypsy G, how are you today? We know Vin A's good. He's been on Red Bull since he's walked into the studio.
I have.
I
I'm
want that
wired,
energy.
guys. Wired.
Totally. I just thought it was an age thing that you're wired, but yeah, then you said
Yes,
Red
it's Red
Bull.
Bull.
So I'm great. I'm excited. I'm getting great feedback, not through the microphone like you, but from all my friends and everyone watching it this week. They just couldn't wait to see you here today.
I'm happy to see everybody. It's
Very
nice.
cool.
Nice to come out of my cave. You know, it's cool.
We were talking about that before when you got here. It's like most entertainers who do their stuff at night, usually at this time, it's like 3 a.m. for their body. So what was it like getting...
Usually at this time, I haven't even thrown up yet. You know?
Exactly. So we appreciate you getting up here early.
I'm honored to be here. I'm honored.
We're excited to have that.
Thank
All right.
you.
So normally what we do for everybody, just Gypsy and I, we have a couple of just different topics. But before I do that, let me remind everybody, of course, you are watching us on Facebook right now. But If you prefer YouTube, hey, guess what? We're out there. If you like Twitter, we're out there too. If you like Instagram, I think we're out there. I'm not really sure. We're on Periscope. We're on Twitch. We're on GoLive.Vegas. But if you're on the go, if you're at work, if you're driving in your car, just download the Go Live Vegas mobile app to your phone. When there's no live show, there's great music from the 50s on up through today. Stay tuned to Go Live Vegas and share. All right.
Because sharing is caring.
That's right. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is
We
caring.
have our own bobblehead here in the studio. I'm just watching him out of the corner of my eye. He's just
I
rocking.
know, I'm just like-
We got a Vin A bobblehead.
He's like,
dolly.
we're on Twitch, we're on Flecker, we're on Pecker. I'm like, what are God's name are all these apps?
I had to give him a quick
I'm like-
lesson on how to do a watch party.
I'm like the youngest dude here, and I'm like, what is all of that stuff, man? You know,
Oh, funny.
Aaron had to show me how to do my first watch party. He goes,
That's
just
right.
do a watch party. I go, what is that? Do I go outside? Do I grab a sign? Like, what happens, man?
Get some binoculars.
You know?
That's right. That's right.
So
That's,
I'm
that's
proud
called
of
a private
myself.
watch party, by the way.
Oh,
if
there
you bring
you go.
binoculars, it's a private watch party.
It's
Anyway.
a warrior party.
Yeah.
That's-
And we talked about that earlier, too. We will get to that part of the story here soon.
Yes. Oh, by the way, we
Yeah.
just put a disclaimer out there right now. This show will probably go off the rails very quickly.
It's already there.
So it's already there. So buckle up your seatbelts and just be prepared. Also, everybody, notice, if you will, the new shots that are being shown through Go Live Vegas. This was unveiled last week in the multiple vision shot. So this way you get to see all of us
Hey.
on camera at the same time. Looks like we're talking to each other, even though we're somewhat 6 feet apart.
Hey, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks
So
for pointing it out.
yeah, absolutely.
The camera really does add like 10
It does.
pounds. It really does.
So you're
Thank
one.
you.
And
Yes.
quarantine adds another 10 pounds.
Neil likes
Yeah.
to say he added the COVID-20 because of all of this.
Yeah, I'm kind of there.
So your one-shot camera is the big boy right there.
That's
Just so
my
you know.
camera?
That's
I got my own camera?
You got your own camera. We all have our own. Mine's over there by the slot machine. I don't know
Extreme
what that tells you.
close up. Whoa! Okay, sorry.
He doesn't have a remote zoom, however.
Okay,
so don't worry about that. You're good. All right, Miss Gypsy, we got a couple of topics we'll hit before we get moving on.
Holy shnikes.
That's exactly.
Okay, hey, so I did go to the strip and do a little walk around through the link again Saturday night with Raquel, who is Aaron, the Go Live Studios
Significant
gentleman
other.
who I'm not sure is listening's wife,
Oh,
because
he-
we're leading into a video here. The one that says
Which
long
video?
line. And so we were walking around and we're like, oh my God, look at all these people standing in line. Where could they possibly go? And see that big long drink in that guy's hand?
That looks like Fremont Street.
They're standing in line for probably 30, 40 minutes
For a
to
drink?
get back to those frozen drinks. Because when
Wow.
you
Well,
buy
they-
one, you get half off the next one.
Really?
Jeez. What time you want to go?
Isn't that crazy?
Right? I brought the wrong
And
drink
they're-
today.
look, right there, they're trying to stay 6 feet away from each other. And then some are like, I don't care, just get me to my drink.
Well, but what's interesting, and I'm
Look at
glad to
that.
see, is the number of masks that are actually being worn there.
Mm-hmm.
Except for his. His obviously fell off
Yeah.
going back for his second one. But this is all one line.
Yeah, and I asked her, like, what are you guys doing? Are the drinks free? And she told us that they're half price on the second when you
Wow.
go back. Second, third, fourth, eighth time, whatever. But I never knew that. And I really think it's because half of those frozen stores are frozen bars are shut down. If they opened all of them, there wouldn't be a line. So they're not losing money
Yeah,
because
no.
people will wait in line to pay.
Well, when we open a
That's
frozen
cool.
margarita stand, let's go, man. Let's
Well, we have to be
go
careful.
mobile.
We got to serve food with it so we don't get shut down.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, right.
So if we buy like peanuts, maybe that sell
Yeah.
bags of peanuts,
Dude,
maybe that'll
popcorn,
work.
we're in.
Something.
That's it.
Popcorn, that's all we need.
Jiffy Pop. Remember Jiffy Pop? I was talking about that over the weekend. Do you remember Jiffy Pop?
Is
Was
that the
that
thing
the-
where like it was in the thing
Yes,
and
the
then like
tin pan,
the
yep.
the aluminum
Yeah.
blew up?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I never
Yeah.
heard of it. I actually never ate out of it. I was part of the Blockbuster generation where you put the
Oh,
bag
the
in the
bag in the
microwave
microwave?
and you're like, you know.
There's nothing better than the sound of that popcorn in the tin as it's opening up and then seeing the balloon. And the smell out of that was just totally.
That's
it was
pretty cool.
It was exciting
It
as a
was.
kid.
It
You
was
probably just saw it in the movies.
I saw it in
right?
movies. I
Of
did.
the
I saw it in movies.
That's right. That's
right.
right. Anyway,
That's
so what's
funny.
next on your list? You want to talk about a lucky slot player this past
Oh
weekend?
yes! Oh my gosh!
I heard
Okay,
about
let me be
this.
the first to say, very jelly right here. I am very jealous of this story.
Slot player
Happy
goes
for them.
into the Bellagio Hotel on Saturday, drops some coins, which, given that there's a shortage of coins, I wonder how that happened. Playing the Dancing Drums Explosion game, hit for $3.9 million. Let me just say this. That individual does not have to worry about any unemployment benefits or PUA payments at this time.
And if they need a butler, please call me. I'll wear anything you want. French maid outfit.
Ba-bum.
Whatever you need, I will show up and clean your car, your house, anything.
And he'll sing while he's doing
that
And I'll
was my
sing.
question.
I whistle while. I whistle
It's
while.
always about sex.
It's always about making a buck, I think, at this point for everybody. But yeah, so
Seriously.
3.9
Good for
million.
him.
I hope that individual spends it well, stores it, whatever they have to do. But yeah, that's really.
Is it like the lotto where like you can keep it secret if you won that amount of money? Because imagine all your friends knowing right away you won $3.5 million.
Interesting you say that. They have not announced the individual's name as of yet
Yeah.
that I saw.
I
Okay.
did major research, and here's all I found: Bellagio, slot player, 3.9 million, dancing drums.
That's right. Exactly.
Wow.
That's all they've said. Yeah.
It was me.
But the
It wasn't.
no, then at this early hour, you would have hired a double to come in for you to come in
Yeah.
at this early hour.
By the way, calling in from Hawaii.
That's right. That's right.
So
All right.
anyway, yeah. So it's good to know someone's winning, right? That's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I
That's
think
good.
that's the first major jackpot that I can think of that has been announced since.
I think somebody recently
reopened.
won at the airport too.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Somebody won.
Sounds
It wasn't
familiar.
that amount. It was like I think it was like 20,000. I don't know. I
Anybody
could
who
be
wins at
wrong.
the airport is lucky.
Somebody write in
regardless.
and tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Exactly.
I'm probably wrong.
702-329-6947. Give us a call right now. Talk to Vin A, Bronx Wanderer stuff. Anything you want to talk about. He said, book is open.
Book is open.
Given he comes from New York, as I'm from Jersey, that could mean a whole lot of things,
That's right.
but whatever. Don't
Can
be
ask me how
afraid.
many Kit Kats I ate last night. Whatever you want.
Did you bring any?
Open book.
Yeah,
No, I
really.
ate them all. Yeah. I know.
Bum.
Then they must have been the
Mini
Kit Kats.
size.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
wish.
humidity's been up this week, rather high, unusually. I don't know if you guys have felt that, but we've had 112, 15 degrees over the last week or so, and we've had near 50% humidity, which. Wow. Run for cover.
That was a good one.
That's good.
I wish it would rain.
I don't notice that
Yeah.
because I'm from Florida originally, even though it's 30 years ago. I just kind of walk outside. It's hot, it's cold, or it's not, and that's I
Oh,
don't
man.
mark it.
I would tour
Yeah.
Florida, and you can go out and it'd be 95 degrees with that humidity. It feels like 120.
Absolutely.
Whereas here, you go outside, you're walking around a convection oven. It's just hot air blowing.
Well,
in your
you and I
face.
being from we're all from the East Coast, and I'm here almost 24 years. I did not believe in the dry heat theory thing until I moved out here.
It's legit.
And I'll take the 120 and 20 versus 85 and
I
95.
would actually. It's so much heavier with the humidity.
Oh, it's terrible.
But you're right. We do need rain.
You know, I also used to question, going back with the dry heat, I used to question when I first moved here, everyone's talking about the high desert. And I'm like, wait a minute, they smoke way more pot in Florida.
Give us all a call, 702-329-6947. AMC, I think we talked about this last week. AMC Movie Theaters has opened up the two theaters they have in town.
Yep.
Cool.
Town Square and Rainbow Promenade, 15-cent movies, ticket prices to go in. They have what they call the classics, like superhero movies, kid movies, and they are practicing social distancing in terms of seating, and you must wear a mask and all that other stuff.
Did you say 15.15 or
Yes, no,
50?
15, 1-5.
Oh, so 50 cents out of the picture?
0.15.
Oh,
15
no, so they
cents, a
changed
dime
it
and a
since
nickel.
we talked.
Well, that was a different.
Wow.
That
But
was
the
a different one.
popcorn is still $26
That's
a
correct.
bucket.
That's
Yes.
correct.
So just know it all equals
That's
out.
correct. And last but not least,
And
did you
that's the only reason they can open is for serving pop.
that's right. That's right. They have too much Jiffy Pop stored up.
Just say I did not buy my Kit Kats from A&C.
Could you imagine if you bought a Jiffy Pop today? We should have tried this. Go out on like a tar, go out in the road when it was 115
Oh,
degrees.
You probably could.
And see if you could
man.
pop it.
Dude, that happened to my dad the other day. He was standing on a curb and it burned a wedge in his boot.
Oh, I'm
That's
not
how hot it
surprised.
was,
Yeah.
like 118 degrees.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's
You
crazy.
You know, I didn't like the boots anyway, so I thought it was an improvement.
Boot tattoo. There
Last
you go.
but not least, if you didn't see it, the arch down in front of the Stratosphere, the McDonald's arch, as it's been being called, was being connected. There was a video that was out last week or earlier this week of the arch actually coming together. I drove past it. It does look. It's like a mini St. Louis arch, but really, why do we need an arch for $5 or $10 million?
I was going to say, what is it? Because I saw the things going up and I'm wondering what it is.
I
It's
got
just
the
an arch.
answer.
It's just,
It's
That's
done
it?
by a construction company who's related to someone really high with the money budget of our city, town, state, whatever you want to call it. Okay,
Yeah,
I said, there I
pretty
said
a
it.
lot of that's going on. I heard like the Henderson Town Hall used a lot of the relief funds to redo their whole lobby.
Yeah,
So that's
they
nice.
really?
Good for
They
them,
did.
yeah.
Wow.
they
Oh,
did.
hey, we got a phone call.
Oh, man.
Rock
and
and roll.
calling in to start us off is one Marianne Fusco. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. How are you? You know I had to make this call and my East Coasters are all together.
Of course. Say hi to Vin A.
Hey, Vin A, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm calling because I need to tell you, I have been to a couple of your shows already. I love it. I just miss it, and I need to know when you guys are getting back on stage.
Oh man, you and me both, and I miss you too. And thanks for coming out to see the shows. Every single month, the date seems to be getting pushed back. I mean, we were supposed to open September 1st. We had tickets on sale, and that looks like it's getting pushed back to October 1st. It's almost like they're not letting people know it could be January. They're kind of just like swaying it back every month on the month. Mm-hmm. But I tell you what, when we do open up, when you come out here, you reach out to me. I'll hook you up. You let me know when you're out here, and we'll have a fun night.
She's here.
She lives.
Oh, you live here. Never mind. I take back that offer. I didn't think I'd have to do that offer. No, I'm kidding. Well, you know what? A cool thing. My dad and I are doing a show this Thursday at the E String Bar. I think it's 6 p.m. There may be 1 to 5 tickets left. I'm not sure. I heard it was sold out. I hope it's not. But I think we're adding another show in a week or so. So just, be up to date on my Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff, and I'll let you know when we have a show. And I miss you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I miss you guys so much. You were fabulous.
Thank you,
you're too
Marianne.
Cool. Thank you,
You're so
Marianne.
talented.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
sweetheart.
Thank you, Marianne.
All right.
Hey, wait, I got in the,
You have a chat room question before we go to break?
not a question,
Or
just
comment?
Dawn Bovey. She wants you to know your dad won that money and he just didn't tell you.
If the show's
If
canceled.
he won that money, Dawn, he would have bought a new pair of boots. Okay?
That's right,
He's
there you
still
go.
wearing the same sunburnt boots.
All right, with that, we're going to step aside for our first.
I love it.
Sounds like it's
That's
Halloween
great.
in here all of a
I
sudden.
love it.
We're going to step aside for our first break. Thank you for watching Time to Vegas. I'm Aaron P. That's Gypsy G, Vin A there, Aaron E over there, and you folks, we appreciate it. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Old world recipes, old world style, old world taste. Burnt Offerings at 3909 West Sahara Avenue is where the old world meets Las Vegas for a dining experience like no other. Burnt Offerings, where foodies dine.
Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs.
Come singing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nighttime, hard to steal, neon light, sex appeal. Welcome to
And right there on Sex Appeal, it is time to introduce our guest formally. I guess really, sometimes you have guests on your show where you don't really need to do an introduction. So I got 2 pages worth of introduction. It was like reading
Please
Gone
don't
with
read
the
all
Wind.
that.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
Okay,
All I'm
good.
going to say is please officially welcome Vin A to the show.
Hello. Good to be here. Thanks for having
What
me.
I did find in your bio, which is having nothing to do with the entertainment.
are a missile case.
Wow.
I am.
You went to Stockton University.
I did in Jersey.
When did you graduate?
2010.
I was a little after. Oh, well, my sister's a little older than that, but she also was a grad from Stockton,
Oh,
so
nice.
that's why I'm asking. So
Yeah, well, my $90,000 of tuition helped them change Stockton College
Right.
into Stockton University.
That's
So I'm
right.
very glad that I helped that transition
she
happen.
went when it was Stockton College.
Me too.
Yeah,
I did too.
All
But
right.
I paid for all the new halls and everything. so
That's dedicated by Vin A.
dedicated by Vin's dad.
There you go. All right. Yeah, he paid the bills, right? Didn't he? That's why you got the 3.9. You got back to pay the student bills.
I know.
All right, where did all this begin for you? Where did your music? What was the aha moment? Just give us a brief history. How did you know singing, playing, and all that was your love?
I mean, my dad was a record exec for 30 years, so we always had music in the house. He would always get boxes of CDs, boxes of all new demos from everybody. He always had guitars on the walls, and I would always go in and steal a guitar off the wall. And the good thing was he didn't really pay attention to the wall, so every week there'd be a different one missing.
There you go.
And I would just, teach myself by ear. My brother, the same thing with drums. I'd wake up one morning, he'd have literally a pot, a pan, a pot, a dish, and he'd make like a drum set out of
Sure.
pots and pans.
Sure.
And it started really humble like that. And we just kept going with it. The cool thing was it was never forced on us. It was never like you have to learn this, you have to do that. And we grew to love it. And I grew to love music, and I just loved playing songs. And my dad's career kind of took a turn when all like 10 record labels went into 3.
He shares that story.
He shares
on
that
stage.
story every night. I've heard it 67,000 times. And 60,001. So when he didn't know what to do, he grabbed my brother and me. My brother basically went out one night as a goof because my dad's drummer got sick. And my brother came home with like $800 in tips.
Wow.
Because here's this 11-year-old kid playing drums, and he nailed it. Like, not one rehearsal. And there I was working at Pizza Express making $8 an hour, and I'm like, dude, I quit. I'm going to do that. So
Sign me up.
it started as a goof where every weekend in high school I would just be doing gigs, and next thing you know, I went to college, and they're like, do you want a job? Do you want to go to a music college? I go, I don't want to go to a music college because I'm already doing music. I want to do something that I can fall back on. So what did I go for at Stockton College? Casino and tourism management.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Because I always wanted to be around people having fun.
Well, but of course, where Stockton is, for those who don't know
Brilliant.
the geography
It's
of
Atlantic
Jersey,
City, I'm sorry.
It's right outside Atlantic
It's
City, right?
10 minutes from Atlantic
Yeah.
City. So it's like one of the best hospitality schools in the country. And my whole thing was I never wanted to be in an office having the life drained out of me
Right.
in such a serious atmosphere.
Been there,
So
done that.
God forbid I ever have to get a job. I'll be the one guy working. Everybody can be having fun. Luckily, I haven't had a job since. I may be getting closer now because now I don't have a job. But, and it's just been great. It's been 2006 we started, and we've been out in Vegas for 3 years. I mean, we won Best of Las Vegas Awards. We're inducted into the East Coast Music Hall of Fame, blah, 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 blah. And I'm loving what I do, what I used to do.
But, but like everybody, you've had to reinvent yourself, which we'll
Yeah.
talk about here in a few minutes. Gypsy?
Well, I was just going to say on that note, till you crack me up, what you used to do, at least I have to believe that's going to come back probably before all those other jobs, so you never have to worry about having a real job. You're safe.
I'm hoping,
Right?
I'm hoping.
702-329-6947. Give us a call, talk to Vin A, ask your question. If you're outside the United States, 855-502-4321. And if you don't want to get on the phone,
We
Why would
charge you the international rate.
why would you do that in the middle of my reset? You're fired. Jeez Louise, what the heck?
And-
Yeah, right, exactly. Send us a live tweet. I'm sorry,
If
using
you don't-
hashtag Time2Vegas.
Actually, I tried it too. It didn't work for me.
By the way, I did put a tweet out there this morning if you can dare to show it, if you dare to.
I can't believe
You
you
can do
keep
that?
talking when I'm trying to interrupt.
I'm
Man,
done.
I'm working hard for you.
Go ahead. Go ahead, it's all yours.
I was just going to say, even if you don't have a question, but you've been to the show and you just want to call in and say, oh my God, I loved when you sang blah, 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 blah. Your
Well,
favorite part.
we
That'd
have
be
a
cool.
caller on the line right now. Caller, who's this, please? Where are you calling from?
Brian Beauvais, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hi, Brian. Thank you for calling.
Hey,
So, based on Vin A's reaction, I guess he may know who you are, so go at it.
I love Brian. Hi, Brian.
hey, is that Red Bull and vodka in there? Or I've never known you to get up this
You know
early
me,
before,
man. I
so-
don't start that till 12 noon. So I have another couple of hours to go till it turns into that. I miss you, man. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot better.
Good, man.
I'm almost 100%. So
I'm glad to hear that, man. I miss you.
yeah, I have to see you, and I'm hoping to see you again soon. Hopefully, be back on the stage.
Oh, me too, man.
Worst comes to worst, though, you make a great casino host, though. You know.
Good, man. Good to know. Well, guess what? Guess who's getting me that job when I need it?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes,
There you
the
go.
connection.
We'll talk to Cousin Ronnie. He'll take care of you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my goodness. You have a cousin Ronnie? I think everybody's got a cousin Ronnie. I got one of those, too.
Your name ends in a vowel, you do.
Hey,
Brian-
do you
Well,
have
Vinny knows him too. So
Yeah.
Right on.
do you have, because I know you've seen the show many times, do you have a favorite part of the show, favorite song?
When I leave the stage.
Good night, that's all. Thank you.
drinking afterwards, I guess.
Oh, there
It's
you
funny when he
go.
drinks afterwards.
Me and
No, I'm
Brian
just
have had some fun nights, and his wife Dawn is absolute delight. I love the both of them. Again, the sad part with this whole thing going down is I haven't seen my friends, I haven't seen my fans in a long time, and
Right.
it sucks.
Well, this is another way that you're reaching out to them. Brian, thank you for calling. I'm going to have to let you go because I got calls backing up behind you.
I love you,
Yeah.
Brian.
Thank you.
I love
Appreciate
you,
it.
man.
Brian.
Good job on the dish towel thing you made.
All right. Love
Thanks,
you guys.
Brian.
Bye.
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
the rack he put up. Yeah, I saw that.
I just want to let all of our callers know that if you are trying to get in on the lines, they are busy, so please keep trying. We're just trying to get to them as quickly as we can. 702-329-6947, or send us a tweet, hashtag Time2Vegas. We'll read it on the air, or put it in the chat room and we'll address it. But please keep trying to call. Lines are busy.
Is that
Okay.
what that beep was?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
so cool. We were beeping a few. You
That's
Wow.
heard it.
I had a couple of calls backed up behind there, but unfortunately they dropped off, and I'm just asking them to call back because lines are getting busy. So, okay, where were we? Stockton, business management, Atlantic City, right?
Yeah, so just hopefully,
Hopefully we'll
I'm
never
working.
need it.
I'm working very hard to not have a job,
All right, so
even though it
let-
feels like I do have it.
Well, that's
10
okay,
jobs now.
but there's a difference when you have a job that you have fun with. So
Exactly.
we have another caller on the line. Caller, thank you for calling. Name, please, and where are you calling from, sir?
Hey, my name is Alan, and I am calling from New Jersey.
Alan, what part of Jersey?
Hey, I'm on the shore.
Oh,
I'm
man.
in Ocean Township, Monmouth County.
My daughters were born in Monmouth Medical Center. I'm originally
Nice.
from Linden, and I live down that way. Great spot.
This is Alan, aka the situation. That's his
Oh,
calling it right now.
gotcha.
Not quite, Vin. I'm in a situation, all right. I'm between patients in my dental office. What's
That's right. He's a dentist.
Right on.
Yeah.
If I start getting queasy and pass out, please, nothing personal, but I just get queasy when it's a dentist involved.
How you doing, Alan?
Hey, real good, Vin. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm adjusting to being up this early, but I'm doing okay.
Up this early? Good time, man, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I know. Well, in Jersey,
I
yeah,
got an
much
extra
better.
bottle of Glenlivet in the house. You want it?
He's such an awesome guy, man. He sent me a bottle of scotch in the
Did he?
mail. I mean, just unbelievable,
Good
dude.
stuff.
I know, it was good stuff. It lasted a total of 31 hours, so I really
Oh, my
appreciate
goodness.
that. I shared it with the whole band.
That's
which
because
was
it
cool.
expired in 32,
It
right?
did. It had an expiration date.
Right on.
Alan's the coolest dude in the world,
No,
man.
my scotch doesn't expire. I got good stuff. I got more. I'll send you more.
I love you, man.
Alan,
Keep your bad habits.
thank you for calling in and reaching out. We
All
appreciate
right,
it.
listen, miss you, Vinny.
I
Thank
miss you
guys.
too, man. Rock
Thank
on
you.
with the dentistry, man.
You got it. Be good, fellas.
Thank
All right,
you.
send me
Thank
some
you.
laughing gas. Thanks, buddy.
Again, callers are calling in, and we appreciate your patience while the lines are backed up. Dentistry is a job you can really sink your teeth into, but I didn't just make that up. Yeah, I know, but I'm bummed.
That was good. I
It
like
was?
that.
You like that one?
That was quick.
All right,
that
good.
was Cobra quick.
That was good.
COVID quick.
That was good.
All right. Yeah, listen, keep the calls coming. If Gypsy and I never ask another question, that's fine. We want you guys to interact with Vin A. Call us 702-329-6947. Okay. How did the Bronx Wanderers come about? Because, never mind. We have another call calling in. This is what I like. Thank you for calling the show. Your name and where are you calling from,
Winner.
please?
Joyce in Las Vegas.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Vinny.
How you doing?
Good, honey. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing? You doing all right?
We miss you so much.
I miss you too. Are you coming to Eastring on Thursday?
Duh.
Awesome. Very cool. She was there last
Yes.
time.
You
Very
think?
cool. Yeah. And she was one of the few people that ordered the custom live performances. We had fun doing that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she loves when my dad sings, so I love it. I get to kick back and watch my dad work. Joyce is awesome.
We've seen you guys in Vegas 132 times.
Wow.
I don't even think my mom has seen me that much. That's Joyce. I love that, and we appreciate that so much that you support the
Right on.
family and the
honey,
show.
Marcia and I love you guys so much.
I love you guys.
We miss you. We just miss you.
I miss you too. Believe me, it's going to get better. I think we're starting to see a turn around, somewhat of a corner, and
We hope so.
yeah, we're going to be doing
Hopefully
some more shows
October.
around town. We're hoping
Hopefully
October.
Hopefully October.
We're hoping. Again, I've
Yeah.
heard some casinos may not be coming back with shows till January. Again, I don't know. I can't
That's
say.
what we've heard too.
I
We've
don't
heard that
know.
too,
I want to
so.
be optimistic, but at the same token, look where we are in the world. At the same token, they announced yesterday, asteroid heading to Earth, hitting right before the election. I go, great, my prayers have been answered.
All the plagues are coming true.
Can we get that
We-
Glenlivet's now, please?
Alan, send bottle two. Time to Vegas.
We absolutely love the video.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed that.
Love it, love it, love it.
That means so much. She's talking about the custom live performances things we're doing. Shameless plug.
And we'll talk about that.
Yep.
We'll talk about that
in a moment.
Joyce, thank you.
It is so awesome.
You're awesome.
We just love it.
I'm so
We
glad.
love you guys. We miss you, and hopefully you'll be back soon.
But Joyce, always remember, Time2Vegas is always here.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you,
Joyce.
Joyce. Tell Marcia I said hi.
We certainly will, honey. Best to your family, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thanks, dear. I'll see you then.
All right. Thank you
All
very
right.
much. Appreciate the call. All right, let's do this.
I have the nicest fans,
You
man.
do?
They are just so
Cute.
nice and cheerful
Well,
in the
you know-
morning.
And you know, and I'm going to say this, wholeheartedly, because after watching you on stage when we were there last summer, and the energy you put out,
I know what you did last summer.
I know, right? But the fact, though, as a performer, and this is common for most performers, is that you're a genuine person. What you see
Yeah.
on stage is who you are off the stage, the passion, the genuine, the want to say hello to people and be who you are.
Yeah, my dad and I are the complete opposites. So for him, he has to put he always says it's a character on stage, like he's playing
Right.
a dude. Whereas I go on stage and I can't be anybody but me.
Right,
It's
right.
like a weird thing about me. And,
That's cool.
I'm brutally honest. It's a curse.
Yep.
And, but I wear my heart on my sleeve and it is what it is. and,
Absolutely.
you
And
know.
I think that's why your fans adore you the way that they do. All
I
right.
adore them.
With that, we're going to step aside for a quick break. When we come back, we're going to learn more about what Vin A's been doing during the quarantine. If you can talk about those things on the air, I don't know. But other projects, albums, you name it,
you.
we got more with Vin A right here on Time to Vegas. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Old world recipes, old world style, old world taste. Burnt Offerings at 3909 West Sahara Avenue is where the old world meets Las Vegas for a dining experience like no other. Burnt Offerings, where foodies dine.
LAX, Vegas, here we come singing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Live performance, okay.
All right, welcome back.
Hot to steal.
Time to Vegas, coming to you at Go Live Vegas broadcast studios in the heart of Las Vegas. Remember, you can join us on GoLive.Vegas, Go Live mobile app, Go Live Vegas mobile app. Download that, take us on the go. Of course, we've got all the different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Twitch,
Caboose.
Instagram. I think we're out. There's probably a shorter list of
Doo-da-doo.
where we don't. What did you just call it?
Find us on Doo-da-doo. We're going to be
Doo-da-doo.
on there 2 days a week.
On days
There's
yet
a
to
new
be
one
invented.
every week.
There is.
I mean, how does anybody keep up anymore?
Just remember, you will not find us on TikTok.
That's right. We will not be on. Do you
Man.
remember MySpace? Were you?
Yeah, I was on MySpace.
right?
It was
I mean-
such a simpler time when there was only MySpace.
That's right.
Now it's like you got to spend time on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. You got to. I'm thinking everybody's like, you got to go on TikTok. I go, listen, I'm not devoting 4 hours of my day to social media stuff, and this is why it's a booming market because people
Right.
do this as a job full time now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Such as my girlfriend. So anybody looking, hire her.
There you go.
Helps me.
Which leads us into our next
Shoot.
topic. So yeah, right now the arena, the stage has been taken away, so to speak, other than through social media. So put the job aside, you stepped up big time entrepreneur, and
Yeah.
you and your girlfriend are creating what?
We created
Yeah.
this thing called custom live performances where we basically took the idea of Cameo and put it on steroids. So I don't think, Bronx Wanderers are famous enough for Cameo, but we do have such an amazing fan base where we came up with this thing where you can go on the website, bronxwanderers.com, and you can,
Wait, I didn't catch you.
It's
What was
thebronxwanderers.com.
Okay.
And you can pick however many songs you want off a 150 song menu, and you choose whatever your budget is: 1 song, 3 songs, 5 songs. If you're a high roller, you can even order the band, which is pretty cool.
That's really
So we got
cool.
together and did that once already. It was a lot of fun. And then when you order it, we set up an appointment. We hang out with you on FaceTime for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Talk to you. How you doing? What's up?
FaceTime is? Oh,
I know what FaceTime.
Okay.
No, actually, Liz does.
Right.
Liz does all
catch,
the
good
social
catch.
media stuff. So we film them while they FaceTime us. Then we do a private performance for whatever songs they picked, and then after that, we send them a professional video with great audio quality that they can keep forever.
Right
So
on.
people have been buying it for people's birthdays, for anniversaries, stuff like that. And it's like you said, you got to entrepreneur it right now
Yeah.
because it's tough to find a stage.
I think that's brilliant because I've been tapped into the whole online make a fortune world. Well, let me say I've been tapped on into watching the people who are doing it.
I'm in the go online and go broke world right now. I haven't stepped into
courses.
profit world yet.
But you created a whole new venture and you already have a following, and it's not about, you don't want to charge your friends for this or that because you do care about them. Because your fans are your friends, right?
Yeah.
But that's also them supporting you, right? And
it is.
I
And
think
again,
that's brilliant.
out of 150 songs, you're always, when you go to a concert, I hope they play this.
Right.
Oh, I hope they play that.
Right.
But imagine you get that song list and you could pick all your favorite songs.
Sure.
I would pay my favorite bands $500 to see them play my favorite 3 songs.
You
And to hang out with them.
You couldn't have that done before.
You couldn't. You couldn't. It's a lot of work, I got to admit. But again, what else am I doing?
So you're saying if
Certainly
I
not
go on
spending time
there,
on social
I can
media.
have a private showing. I know that sounds weird because it's Vegas. I know what you're thinking. We're not
keep
talking
going.
like that.
Just keep going.
You can have
Don't
a
stop.
private showing of anything you want. Depends how much money you got.
Well, he said before he'll dress in a French maid's outfit.
I'm
so.
telling you, man, we got drastic measures right now. Drastic measures.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, we're doing that. The cool thing is, with technology, it's 2020. I have the stems of our albums. So I'm able to throw in my bass player, to throw in my drummer, to throw in this, throw in that. So
We have another caller
That sounds cool.
calling. Hello, caller. I know who this is. I just don't know which one of you it is. But thank you for calling Time2Vegas. Give us your name and where are you calling from?
Diane Fiorentino.
Oh, I love
Vegas.
Diane.
Diane, darling, how are you?
I'm good.
We see your caller ID comes up under Sal's name. That's why I wasn't sure if it was you or him. So,
That's sneak. That's sneak. It's me. I got to change the name on the phone. No,
Gotcha.
it's good. Leave it in his name.
Yeah.
I love you, Di. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm listening to this, and I'm listening about your concerts, and I think everybody needs to know I love my concerts.
I'm so glad you did. See this? I didn't even pay her to do this. She's
No,
doing
no.
this naturally.
what songs did you get, Diane?
Oh, God, I got Good Night, My Love, and every night when I go to sleep, I hear your voice, Vin
Oh,
A.
boy.
Oh, you're too cool. I'm
And
sorry
I
for the
got
nightmares
The
that may cause.
Wanderer, and I got, let's see, My Way, and a Beatles song.
The cool
But
thing is we
Vin
offer
A
songs that we
and
don't do in
Aaron-
the show, which
Right.
is cool.
that's
Listen, I gotta tell you.
Anything.
I can see.
You can see.
Oh, wonderful.
My eye came back.
Yay, good news.
Yes.
What am I
my
missing,
God,
bro?
So for those-
I
yeah.
can see.
For those people that don't know, Diane's been going through the ringer medically with health-wise. She's had something wrong with her eyes where she hasn't been able to see. So she's literally walking around like Jack Sparrow with like an eye patch.
Yeah.
And I mean, you look really badass with it, Diane.
That's
I gotta
true.
say. I mean, when you walk in a room, people are like, I gotta hang out with that chick.
And when you had your walking boot with it at the same time.
I
right?
know,
That
and
was-
she
Oh,
had that
geez.
too. I mean, like she's had a year, man. I'm so happy to hear that you're
Oh
doing
my God,
good.
I've been screaming here, and I just went on Facebook. I said, "Oh my God, I gotta tell everybody I
Oh,
can
good news.
see."
That's wonderful.
And I love the Bronx and you guys. and
so glad.
Vin A, are you ready for the bitches back? Because I'm putting in my order today.
Did Dad tell you to do that song?
Yes.
Because I just learned it last night. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's cool though. I love that song. It's a great song.
All right. Well, I love whatever you guys do, and I really am putting in an order today because now that I can really see, I got to look at you guys.
I love you so much. Now that you can see, I'll do my best to shave some of this weight off. I promise.
No, you look great. Aaron, it's so good to hear your voice.
Thank you, darling. I miss seeing you out there. I know that you had the health problems, and it's good to hear that
Yeah.
things are on the uptick. You had your ankle done last year when I had my shoulder
The
done.
same day,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I slept longer than you. You got home before me.
Yeah, I was home I was actually home later that day.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And it's 2 months.
Good
I had
for-
my second ankle surgery. It's the final one, so
Wow.
I can walk.
Good for you.
And I can see.
Delighted.
You know how much
Delighted
people
as
take
well.
those things for granted every day? I'm able to
Yeah.
walk, I'm able to see, and Diane can finally look up and go, thank God I can do those two things.
Beautiful.
Yes,
I mean, I'm
yes.
so happy to hear that, Di.
Absolutely.
I really am.
Yes.
That is some great
Well,
news.
I'm happy I got through with you guys.
Thank
I
you,
was trying to
Diane.
call
You'll
before.
always get through. You got my cell phone number, hon. You call me whenever you want.
Jeez.
All right, well, you're
Nice.
going to be getting the order, and whenever you do it, and I look forward to it until Aaron, I can't emphasize enough. The smile it puts on your face, it's the greatest thing they did, and I hope they never stop.
I love you.
Well,
Donald.
we
Always
hope
be beautiful for everyone.
the Bronx Wanderers has become a staple program here, a staple show in this town. I would dare say to the likes of the Wayne Newton type of legacy, in the way that the Bronx Wanderers have really just become part of the fabric of Las Vegas. And
love it here.
One of the reasons is for the guy sitting right here, his dad and his brother and everybody that goes and supports them. Bronx
Yeah.
Wanderers, yes, from the Bronx, East Coast and all that, but they are part of Las Vegas fabric of people in this town. They make up Las Vegas to the nth degree. and
Everybody
that's
here
why.
makes it easy.
So,
Everybody's so
Di,
cool.
thanks for calling
I love
in.
you, Di. I'm so happy to hear you're doing
Have a
good.
Yes.
great day.
Give
Yes.
Sal a hug for me.
right on.
I will. Ciao. Love you guys.
Thank
Love
you,
you
darling.
too.
Hey, I've got a East Coast question.
Shoot.
Because you said Stockton,
Yeah.
Jersey Shore. Was Stone Pony open when you were there?
Yeah.
I've been out here 30 years, and my cousin
I think
Rob,
it's still open.
I played it.
I used to hang out there because
I
I'd
played
stay
there.
at his house. Yeah.
I played there. It's a beautiful dive. You know,
Beautiful dive?
It's the same beautiful dive it always was.
I think
yeah.
it's still there.
Is it really?
It is still there.
And when I was back there a
Wow.
couple of years ago for a family function, we went to Point Pleasant as part of our trip. And I want to say it was under construction because they
was.
just had a flood or something come through that they had damage to fix. But
And
Yeah.
what's the biker bar, Miss Jay's? Yeah, I can remember that's still next door.
Look at you. Nice.
Oh man, it was a good summer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Don't listen, Mom.
And again, and you got to hope that all these places come back with everything
Yeah.
getting hit right now because, you know, you look at the stock market, it's
Yeah.
going crazy through the roof, but all the small businesses that are closing, it's like a wave that's happening that
Right.
people can't afford
Yeah.
to pay that stuff anymore. I pray those
Absolutely.
landmarks stay.
absolutely, we need
Yes.
those landmarks.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Ms. Gypsy, do you want to take a quick break or do you want to run right to the top of the hour? It's up to you.
How did that happen? I'm good. You're young. You're,
Oh,
on,
I'm-
you're on Red Bull.
I'm
You're
good.
right?
Let's
Okay,
go.
I just didn't know if you. So let me just do a quick
I'm totally,
reset.
totally fine.
Thank you for watching Time to Vegas with Aaron P, Gypsy G, and of course our very special guest and co-host today, Vin A from the Bronx Wanderers, joins us. Give us a call, 702-329-6947. At this moment, lines are open.
Do it.
Give us a call. Tweet us using hashtag Time2Vegas. And again, we love everybody interacting in the chat rooms.
I do
Very
have another
cool.
question, and it goes
Shoot.
back with maybe this did happen on the East Coast. You opened for Bon Jovi?
I did, and I actually opened for him
Wow.
here, which was
Oh,
pretty
here?
cool. Yeah, I opened
Wow,
for him at a T-Mobile Arena, which was awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We got to play to 18,000 people one night. I got to do my original music. And the next night I played in Bally's to 120 people. So I love my business so much.
That's
the lovely ups and
extreme.
downs of my biz.
Well, you're proving something that I think is very important for stage entertainers who sing and perform like you guys do. Because obviously doing the video things that you were just talking about with Diane, you're really playing to an audience of one.
Yeah, you know, you're
And-
making it personal.
And when you're doing your shows, whether you're in front of 18,000 or 800 or 80 people, your ability to perform never changes. And that is so important in performances because you could see it on people's faces at times when they're on stage. Oh, man, I'm in front of 80
Dad
people.
always taught that to us, man.
You know-
And you could always tell when somebody's dialing it in. And he
Right.
always taught us, play every show like it's your last because you never know it could be.
Right.
Yikes.
right.
And how true is that on March
Whoa.
15th?
Absolutely. Speaking of which, we have another
Wow.
caller on the line. Caller, thank you
Wow.
for calling. Name and where are you calling from, please? We're calling from? Dial tone? Hello?
We're calling from, we just hung up on you.
Okay, we'll put you on hold if it
We
sounds
got
like a
prank,
dial
we
tone.
got prank called, man. This is crazy.
We got ghosted.
This is good.
Great. Anything happens on live radio shows,
funny.
broadcasts. Anyway, but yeah, so that I think is and I think that's why people are so endear themselves to you and your dad in the show and have such support for you guys. One person, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, doesn't matter.
Because
You
we've
guys
been there.
give
I
it
mean,
all.
even in the summer here, you know, like you can be either in Bally's or in Harrah's in a 500-seat room, and the numbers really used to dwindle here in the summer.
Right.
Because it's 120 degrees right now. People aren't really
Yeah.
coming here. So we would play to like, 50, 60, 70 people a night, man. And we give that same show that you're playing at 300, 400 people.
Right.
And you have to. And there are a lot of performers in this town that have that same mentality. And, those are the guys and girls that I tend to stick with because they work their butts off.
They're back.
They are back.
Back.
Thank you for calling. Caller, name and where you're calling from.
Don Beauvais, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hi, Don.
Dawn Beauvais. I've heard of you.
Brian be the only one calling in.
Yeah, not fair.
How are you, Dawn?
That's my Vinny.
I thought it was Brian again because he's on the caller ID, so I hesitated for a second. I didn't want to presume after Diane's call.
I love you. How are you holding up with Brian in quarantine? I'm shocked you
Oh.
haven't killed him yet.
I need your show back. Seriously.
You and me both. I miss you so
Only thing that
much.
ever kept me sane.
Well,
I miss you guys so much.
I miss you too. Believe me, we're working to get back as much as anybody else is. And, again,
I know.
I'll say it again, I miss everybody, man. And what Aaron
know
was
you
talking
do.
about before, how this really is a community. When you come to Vegas, you think it's transient. Nobody lives here. There's no sense of community. This is the most community I've had in my life. Back in Jersey, I didn't know my neighbor of 10 years. I didn't know the dude's name. It was literally just a, hi, how you doing?
Oh, taking out your trash.
Yeah,
together.
no, it's like, okay, somebody lives there. That's crazy. I miss you, Dawn.
Yeah,
I really
we
do.
welcomed you. We love you in this community. You do so much for our community, and that's why you're just Vin. We love you and your family.
I love you, and I will always just be Vin. Always know that.
Oh, always. Oh, I miss you so much. Give your love, my love to your family.
I will. I
Thank you for
absolutely will.
calling.
And Liz.
I will
Love you.
totally give Liz some love later.
Thank you for calling. I want to.
I love you, Dawn.
I want to emphasize something that she just touched on. Aside from the shows and the community involvement, you or the group have performed in front of Win-Win Charity, St. Jude's Ranch for Children, Neurofibrosis, and of course multiple veterans associations. So
We
you
love
give back to the
charities.
community.
We love
Yeah.
charity work.
Oh, my God.
It's one of the coolest. It's one of the coolest parts of the job. I mean, just this week, somebody reached out to me. Her name is Mary Jane. She goes, my family member's 4 years old. He has leukemia. He's been in the hospital for 57 days. And I go, that sucks. And they go, well, his favorite song is Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Oh.
I go, well,
Wow.
thank God there's somebody young out there that's still cool,
Mariana-
number one.
Mariana
I go, what's
Rivera.
up? They go, is there any way that you can do a video of you doing Enter Sandman?
Wow.
I go, absolutely. So we have the whole, like this studio set up at home that we're doing the custom live things. And
Mariana
we did that
Rivera's
video.
entrance theme.
We did that video for Owen, and we sent them Enter Sandman, and they just wrote me today. They go, dude, he's been rocking out to your video every day.
Thank you,
Wow.
caller, for calling.
That's amazing.
Can we have your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, I'm Sherry, and I'm calling from Boca Raton, Florida.
Hey,
Sherry.
Florida.
Florida's in the house.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Vin. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm still waking up, but I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just hoping you guys get to come down here in the winter. I'm hoping.
We're working on it. So we usually do a tour the first 3 weeks of January when CES came here because
Right.
nobody goes to
Yeah.
the shows. So
No one
we'd go
goes
to
to shows.
Florida.
That makes sense.
Sherry's one of the coolest damn people. We'd hang out with her 4 nights a week. Sherry, please press 5 to donate $20 to them. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll send you a tax
Yes!
deductible notice.
You got it.
So do
You
you
know
go?
I do that for you.
I love you. So
Do you-
Sherry's one of the coolest chicks ever.
Do you go play tennis there? 'Cause Boca Raton.
Tennis,
I'm from Jupiter, so I'm familiar with Boca Raton. Yeah,
We
never
played
people think
Jupiter.
it's
Not
Yeah.
too far. Not too far. Well,
Yeah.
I'm praying that you guys go back on stage soon.
Us too,
Well,
Cher. We're talking to Abby. We're doing everything we can to get down there, hopefully sooner rather than later. And I can never thank you enough for your support, Cher. You're amazing.
Sherry, thank you for calling in
Please
and
press
checking in.
4 to
You're
show that
welcome.
you
Have a
love
great
Vin.
day.
Appreciate
I
it.
love you, Cher.
Again, callers, just keep calling in. Listen,
cool,
phone
man.
lines are busy, so we appreciate it. Give us a call. Now, real quickly, people are
Shoot.
saying they're missing your music and everything, and we are. So, where can people get the music? Plus, I want you to talk about Which Way Records.
Yeah. Well, Bronx Wanderers is cool. We're working on the next album right now. We're hoping that comes out
Hold that
hopefully
thought.
within 2 months.
Hold that thought.
I need somebody else to say hi to me right now.
Caller, thank you for calling. Your name and where are you calling from, please?
Sure, my name's Natalie. I'm calling from Chicago.
Chicago.
Hey, Natalie.
Hey, Vin. Vin, I don't know if you remember. It's Natalie Gillespie from Chicago, Taylor Street Fest.
Of course I remember. How are you?
I'm good. Me and my mom and you, we were like, oh my God, I got to give a shout out to Vin. We miss you so much in the old neighborhood.
I miss you guys too. We were supposed to be out there, I think this month. We were
Okay.
supposed to be there and it got canceled. We used to play on Taylor Street. It was like a Arthur Avenue type Italian street,
Sure,
like Rio de
sure,
Janeiro.
right.
And we'd play to like 10,000 people on the
Wonderful.
street. Unreal.
Nice.
I miss you guys so much. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you for calling. We appreciate it. Chicago checking in.
Love you guys.
That's all right. All right, caller, thank you for calling. Your name and where are you calling from, please?
Gil Carney down in Florida.
Florida.
Oh, this guy. Gil was my sound man for 7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right on.
And then he lives in Florida.
Florida in the house.
Carney, how are you, man?
Hey, I'm fine. We're sitting at the theater and trying to get same as you, trying to get a season up and running.
That's right. Gil's a sound man now at one of like the nicest theaters down in Florida. So what's the deal? They've been shut too?
Yeah, we're closed, but we have a tentative schedule lined up. We're hoping to get rolling, in some part. But, it ain't going to be like last season. We're just going to start up slow.
I miss you, man. I miss Penny, too. God, I miss everybody. I miss everybody, man. This is like tearing me up in the morning. It's early for this.
You didn't know this is your life.
You're emotional, man.
Hey, you got all day to cry. Keep going.
Gil, I love you, man. I love that you called in.
I miss you, too, brother. I just happened to be sitting up in the booth here, and I was scooping around, and I saw you. I said, Al, I got to get you.
Awesome.
Oh, I love you, man. Thank you.
Send my love to your dad and mom and everybody else in the band. Tell them I
Gil,
said
thank you. Thank you for calling.
I love you,
Appreciate it.
man.
Good.
He's so cool.
All right. Caller, you're on the line. Your first name and
This is
where are you
amazing.
calling from, please?
Tony Pereira, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Tony, by the way, appreciate you keep calling in and trying to get in. I've been watching your number coming up, and I appreciate your diligence to stick with it.
Thanks.
How you doing, Tone?
How's it going, Vin?
It's good, man. Tony just ordered his second custom live performance.
Right on.
Nice.
And we just did that for him this weekend. And he showed me he plays guitar, and he's like, good. He's good. Most fans that show me stuff, I'm like, okay.
I can
But
show you air
he's
guitar.
good.
Little air
Oh,
guitar.
yeah, because you're on FaceTime, so you
Yeah,
can see
so
them
we can
too.
see them.
That's
We can.
right.
Yeah,
Not
it's really
just-
cool. How you doing, man?
Good. Yeah, I saw you guys pop up online. Wanted to say hello out there, and like I said, these guys, they do a great show when of course, when they're at the link, but even better, like I said, when you get this nice one-on-one with them, and it's very engaging and a lot of fun. So, anybody who doesn't indulge themselves, please do.
Oh, thanks, Tone. It means so much, man. I'll send you your check after the show.
That's right. Press 6. Press 6 if you want one you can actually cash.
Code was
Exactly. Exactly.
I love you, Tony.
Tony,
Thanks,
thank you
man.
for calling. We appreciate it. I've just been given notice by our Aaron E., our owner and big shot around here. We're going to try to go. If you folks keep calling, and if it's okay with your schedule, we'll just keep taking as many calls.
Hold on, let me check.
Till you fall.
Right, I'm unemployed. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go.
So keep calling.
I got 6 more weeks available.
That's right. He's
I'm
like
good to go.
Punxsutawney Phil. He's got 6 more weeks of doing nothing.
Okay, so I have a question then.
Shoot.
So we know we woke you up early.
I'm trying to have another job and do the stock market. So I was kind of up at 6 a.m., but I'm like this at the computer. Trying to do that. But yes, go on.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't mean
and
to
for
cut
the
you
stock market, yep.
off. You got to wake up. It
jump on
sucks being on the West Coast and having to wake up that early.
No, you don't get any late scores or anything either. That's a good thing on the
Well,
East-
again,
on our
just
coast.
remember, different conversation, but crypto's 24 hours.
I know. I
So
got to get
that'll
into
help
that.
ya.
I got to
But
get into that.
So with your live, if someone wants you to, hey, I want this Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm going to keep resorting back to that because when I watch on your website you singing that, oh my God, I could cry. Like, that song is made for you. Seriously, if you guys have
That was
not
tremendous.
seen
Absolutely.
him sing that song, go to their website, which is
TheBronxWanderers.com. You can type it in YouTube too. It's
Is
all
it
up
on
there.
your site too? Do you have it up on your site?
Yeah, there's a video section. So yeah, you can definitely check
By the way,
that out.
we're getting a call from Canada, which
Wow.
So we're asking them to call back. But in
Isn't
the
that great,
meantime-
eh?
Yeah. Thank you for calling. Name and where are you calling from, please?
How you doing? Ken J. from Moonachie, New Jersey.
Moonachie.
Wow, I had no idea Jersey was in Canada. This is
I
amazing.
know, I'm like, you got me on that one too.
Oh man.
We did have someone from Canada trying to get in, but that's okay.
I'm like, check the accent.
Who is this? This
check
is
the
Ken?
accent. We'll know.
This is Ken.
Take off, eh?
Yeah.
Ken, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Vin. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Still talking about my friends from when we went to Vegas on my 65th birthday.
Rock on, man. I'm happy that and that's as cool as I want to be. When I'm 65, I want to be able to go, dude, me and my friends went to Vegas and rocked out, saw a show, maybe stopped into X Country or, Fantasy, one of those cool blue shows. Good for you, man. Rock on with your 60th.
The Vegas, the sexy show. We got to give Jennifer.
Jennifer Romas, love her.
Hey,
Yeah.
the outdoor concerts out here aren't as good as they used to be when you guys were around.
Dude, man, and I'm calling everybody to try and get me out there. The problem is, and we even said me and my dad will fly out alone to do those shows, if budgets are scarce. And their whole thing is, why are we going to pay for you to get on a plane and put you in a hotel and have to get sound equipment and get music equipment when we can pay a local band out here to do it. To which I totally get. I totally understand it. So we're doing our damnedest to get out there, Ken. I'm working so hard to do
really.
it.
We went to Pittman twice to see you guys, my wife and I.
It's such a great theater, that theater he's talking about. 900 seats. We'd sell it out 3 nights in a row. I mean, killing it.
Yeah.
I miss you,
Definitely.
Ken, man.
It was great.
Well,
It was great.
me and Dad are, working the phones every day trying to get there. So just keep the faith, stay positive, and I love you, man. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for spending your birthday with us.
Definitely love you guys. Always did. Say hi to you, Dad, and how's the baby?
The baby's good. The baby is growing. The babies grow. I think that's what they do, right? Babies grow.
So, yes.
Babies grow.
Especially if you fertilize them.
Yeah,
Baby
that's
is
a good
growing.
thing.
I will tell everybody you said what's up, Ken.
All right, very good.
Thank you,
Good to
Ken.
talk to you guy.
You're the man, dude. Take care.
Ken from Moonaki.
I love it,
It's
man.
funny. I was just watching a show over the weekend where they referenced Moonaki, and I haven't heard that
Really?
city since I moved out here. Moonachie.
I've never heard it.
I'm an idiot. I was calling it Moonachy.
No, it's Moon.
Because I thought it was like butt hurty.
No.
My Moonachies. And I'd always drive by on the turnpike and go,
Scratch your butt.
No,
what is that? How do you say that?
That's up near
But we had
Giant
such
Stadium.
weird names
Yeah.
like Hohokus and, we had like,
True.
a
That's
lot
very
of
true.
weird names.
Yep. That's it. Weehawken?
Weehawken.
Weehawken.
Is it all Indian names? Is that what those are?
What do I look like?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Google it. Hey, I just
Is
want
that
to
like Zizek's Road?
Zizek's, yeah.
Milwaukee is
I just
the
want
good
to let
land.
everybody know that you are watching Time to Vegas. We are at the top of the hour, but hey, guys, keep calling. We'll keep him here.
If you're having fun, we're having
Absolutely.
This is the after party.
702-329-6947. If you're up in Canada, we encourage you to call back right now. Lines are open at 855-502-4321. Now, let's get back to music. Website, Bronx, and your site.
Yes. So the rest of that long question, however that works, short story long. If someone wants to go to your website,
Mm-hmm.
book you singing a song at 10 in the morning,
No, so the deal is
Okay,
we
that's-
we can't do orders every hour, every other day. We basically only offer it on the weekends. So on Saturdays and Sundays between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m., my beautiful girlfriend Liz calls you up and she schedules you within that time. That way we're working, 6-7 hours
which
and we
site
bang
is
everybody's
this-
out.
is it through the
BronxWanderers.com,
Okay.
yeah.
Which-
So
what is it
weekends we
again?
offer it, but you can put your order in any day. So
Gotcha.
say your aunt's birthday is October 12th. You can put the order in right now. Hey, October 12th, I want to book that Saturday. Liz will call you up. She sets it up. So one woman got confused recently. I felt so bad because on the website it says we accept orders 24/7. And the woman put an order in at 9 in the morning. She goes, all right, I want my songs in 30 minutes. And Liz is like, no, we don't do it like that. We schedule you on the weekend. The woman's like, no, it's whenever I want. It's my birthday right now, and I need this for my birthday. And we're like, dude, we're sorry. Vin's passed out, likely hungover still. Like, you do not want him singing right now. So I felt bad. We refunded the woman, and I want to make it clear, we do accept orders 24/7. We fulfill them on the weekends.
that is very important information.
It is important
Very
information. So, yeah, but another cool thing, since this show is called Time to Vegas, I thought I'd put this out there on the show. Personally, my music, we just filmed a music video with dancers from X-Country and Aussie Heat this weekend. And we're going to be releasing that hopefully within the month and a brand new original song, which I'm happy
Right on.
about. I got 20 projects going on. I make about 7 cents an hour. I'm doing really good.
I feel the
Okay,
pain.
why so much? Gotta ask.
I need sponsors.
If you ever need fillers in the backgrounds, let us know. We'll be there.
Listen, I got dancers because I can't dance, so that was.
Well, I
that
didn't
was,
say to dance.
That was
but
the beauty of
But
that.
if you're like in an Italian restaurant.
Oh, okay, like
that
extras
kind
and
of-
stuff. Okay,
That's
cool.
what I mean.
Okay, cool.
Although
cool.
if you need a voiceover guy,
You do have a nice voice, I must say.
Thank you.
You know,
That's-
it's like
yeah.
really like sexy radio voice. Like, hello, this is Howard here. We really got a great show for you. Like, I wish I had a voice like that.
I started
don't.
off on FM radio with that cheesy FM
Nice.
voice. You're
I
listening
like
to
it.
Solid Gold WCNJ with the good
I
songs
like it.
come out.
But now
and
let
play.
me ask you this question, because when I was doing my podcast and I would
Yes.
watch it back, I hate the sound of my own voice. Like talking. Do you get that? Because you have a nice voice.
You know what? Everybody hears their voice differently.
In a weird
than
way,
others.
right?
I've taught myself to do what I do by watching every show, every commercial I've ever done, because I didn't go to a university for
Right.
communications. This I picked up on my own
Awesome.
self-taught. So I do go back and I listen because I listen as a listener. I'm not listening to the show I mean, I am, but I'm not listening to it.
I'm not here right now. I'm not here right now, but I'm just.
This is just a picture. But doing the show as we're talking is one style of listening. But the listeners who are calling in listen differently than we are.
Okay,
so I
cool.
go back and I watch and I listen like they will. And I'll critique it. I'm my own worst enemy.
You know,
Me too.
I never had voice envy before.
Oh man, just watching myself, I go.
It does take a little getting used to hear your
That's
voice.
interesting hearing from a singer.
I'm not good. I'm not.
Absorbed
Look at me.
by all.
I am like Johnny Depp, and not like talented or anything like that. But he's one of those guys that when he's in a movie, he can't watch himself in that movie.
Right.
Where I'm the same way when people go, "Oh my God, you see this video I took of you?" I go, "No, I did not see that video, and I don't want to see that video."
Right.
Because-
First time I was in my car, I did a commercial for a local AM station, and I did a commercial for one of my sponsors, but they ran it throughout the day. And I'm just driving in my car, bebop along, and guess who I heard come up? I heard my commercial.
Wow.
As I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, thank God it was a red light. Otherwise, I would have done that. But I'm like, first of all, it was like an out-of-body experience.
It's pretty
Wait,
cool.
I'm right here, but I'm not saying those words.
Yeah, but
and
you ain't there. Yeah,
but
that's
and I
cool.
was listening to it going, my God, how do people can listen to my voice?
I know. I'm the
But it-
same.
You know,
How do people watch me
on
come
that
back,
note-
man? Because we had a pay-per-view, and I had to edit the 90-minute Harris show, and I had
Right.
to watch every second of the show, and I'm sitting there going, God, am I that crazy? And like, I wouldn't watch that guy. That guy's too much. Settle down, dude. And I'm literally like looking at
decaf.
myself going, settle down, man.
No, it's working
It's
for
tough,
you.
Aaron.
It's
Doctor-
working for you.
Oh,
A doctor's worst patient is always themselves.
again, I have the nicest fans, man. It's true.
Absolutely. You know, 702-329-6947. We still have a ton of people in the chat rooms. And
Calling. You
so
need
call.
therapy. You need help with your
That's right.
relationship.
Dr.
You
Vin is
call
here.
me.
It's
Dr.
all
Dr.
good.
Vin is taking calls.
Talk about Which Way Records, your label.
Which Way Records. So my label, we basically created this label to house my original music, the Bronx Wanderers music. We didn't want everybody making money off us, so we release everything through our own distribution. You can find it on iTunes, Apple, Spotify.
You know what they all are?
What?
You know
I
what those
wasn't
all are?
present.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm in the music thing. I'm good at.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
social media thing. I really suck
Gotcha,
at.
gotcha.
But you know, when we release this new song, I kind of want to lead this new campaign that I don't want to release it on Apple Music and Spotify because I think it's a really, I hate to say this to all my fans listening, I think it's a really bullshit thing that an artist that'll say pays $1,000 to make a song gets 0.00001 cent for every stream. And I don't think it's fair. And I don't think it's fair that you give your art away. And I don't think we should be giving our art away. So I'm probably going to stop doing that. And again, I have amazing fans. I'm going to release it on iTunes. And for $1.29, you can own the song forever. It supports the artist.
That's
You own the
awesome.
song. So, you know, if you're on a plane and you don't have streaming, guess what? You own the song, so you can listen to it whenever. And yeah, I'm hoping to lead that fight because it's gotten out of hand. I mean, look at Spotify and Apple Music. I mean, what are they making? Billions of dollars a year? And I think Pharrell at one point, like the highest paying artist, I think on the number one song, I think he made $40,000 that year from the
Oh my
highest selling
gosh.
song.
I never knew how that worked. Do you
It's
pay to
horrible.
put it on there? Or
Yeah.
you just
Well, there's
Well,
free.
you distribute it to like say
Right.
DistroKid or TuneCore or CD Baby, and then they send it to Spotify, iTunes,
Oh, so it's even a
Pandora.
middle person.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I get paid.
Inconceivable!
Exactly.
Thank you, yes.
Exactly.
Armin
So-
Shimmerman. That was the voice of Armin Shimmerman, who is Quark on
Yeah.
Deep
Oh, that's
Space
a-
Nine.
I love it, man. So I mean,
No,
again,
that was from the
No, that's
Princess
not true.
Bride.
He was also on The
okay,
Princess
okay.
Bride.
Yeah, in the Princess
Gotcha.
Bride, that's right. So
Okay, so anyway, the fight.
know,
no, I did not know that. That's
it's horrible.
That's
But that's
wrong
no
in many
different.
ways.
But that's no different than hiring someone to do your social media. They're the third party that you're hiring to distribute your content.
yeah.
I mean, the dollars are very different, obviously.
Yeah.
But
It's tough because in music, the one way we made money was touring, was doing
Right.
live shows. And
Right.
now when you take that away from
How
us,
about merch? Did
we
you
have merch too. But again, when you have a loyal fan base
Right.
and they come 30 times, they're not going to buy the same shirt 30 times.
that's
Right.
right. No, you're
Luckily,
right.
they would buy a ticket. But even, you know, I'm getting honest again. And I
Go
hate when I
for
get
it.
honest.
No, no, this is the
Great
platform.
You know,
for
and
it.
it's even when like you're out here, say, and people like go on house seats and they buy a ticket for $1. That dollar doesn't go far. It doesn't go far. And when you look at, you got to pay the union X to be here. You got to pay marketing. It's really cool to have your face on a taxi cab and to have your face on a bus. And, it's a whole little ego stroke thing. But again, I was selling the same amount of tickets in 2016 as I was in 2020. So really didn't make a difference. And yet they say, it's $40,000 a month to do that.
Wow.
So we're still losing money. So at the end of the day, it's tough in this business to make money. And when kids ask me, I want to be a musician, I want to do this, I look at them and I go...
What you just said is articulate, it is intelligent, and it is logical.
Yeah, well, I tell kids, I go, you better hope that you have a nice family that's got money because you might not be making any. Because now more than ever, it's so hard to monetize in this business.
Last Wednesday, I don't know if you saw it online, and we actually had him here on the show last week, Facebook group called WE/EC.
Yeah, the march they did.
The march. And I was down there. My daughter,
were you down there? Awesome.
My daughter is a sound engineer for national touring shows. She's on Frozen, the musical.
Nice.
Got shut down in Portland. But so we were down there, and and we talked about this last week when I had them here. It's not an us against them. When you say entertainment, people have to realize the person on stage is who people are paying to see.
It's 1% of the whole.
Correct. But there are tons of people involved in the entertainment industry behind the curtain.
Lighting, ushers, sound, everything. I mean, I knew every guy that cleaned my room in my room. I knew them by the first name.
The men and women selling the tickets. I met them last week. I'm like, oh my God.
Look at me. It's an entire industry that's been decimated.
And that's why you being real and sharing your opinion, I think, is very important because it's emphasizing what the purpose of that, what I called an awareness event.
And again, I get angry when I talk about this.
But that's okay,
because,
you should.
Okay, so the movie theaters just opened, right? Why the hell haven't the theaters open?
Why haven't churches opened?
Why haven't churches
let's
open?
Make it even
like,
basic.
how has a movie theater been able to open right now? Because I'm in a theater, you can sit people 3 seats apart, and you could put back my ticket lady, my merch lady, my lighting guy, my sound guy. Everybody can come back tomorrow. So I don't get it. Everybody says it's political.
And this is why you're speaking genuinely.
This is the Red Bull right now. I'm raging.
But that's okay because it's emphasizing the point when it comes to the entertainment industry. It's more than just the people you see on stage or in front of a camera.
Absolutely.
And that's why you sharing what you are is so important to help emphasize that point. I'm glad you're talking from the heart right now. Not that you haven't been, but talking about the industry. And talking from the heart.
The uncomfortable
stuff. It needs to change
Yeah.
because even when we come back, we can't go back to working 6 and 7 nights a week.
Right.
It's not going to happen. Look what just happened to Larev. I mean, that show was in town for, I've only been here 3 years. I think it's been going, 15 years?
Yeah.
Here, it's been, it's a staple here. And that show just closed.
Right.
But again, I think the era of 1,000-seat rooms here I think it's done.
That being said, hello Raiders Stadium in the
sphere. And they're going towards sports and all that stuff.
But they're not open either.
And they're empty
too. We built them, but when are we going to get to open them? Questions we don't have the answers to.
Garth Brooks was supposed to open Allegiant Stadium, I think, last weekend
Friday,
or this whatever it was.
Last Friday, yeah.
We know even Mark Davis has said he will not set foot into Allegiant Stadium to watch a game until fans are allowed. Although I did see today on the byline 2 or 3 NFL teams will allow up to 13,000 people into their stadium.
What's the deal? Are they doing preseason? Didn't they say?
No, there's no preseason. This is going right into the regular season. And I'll tell you what, not to get off on a sports tangent.
No, it's fine.
Within the first couple of weeks, you watch how many major stars go down because they're not football shape ready, which is the contact. And that's those preseason games. But anyway, we digress. But
at least they'll go down on both sides, right? All teams, people will be out of shape.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No,
fair.
They will, but at the same token, offenses kind of progress differently than the defense does, and there's reasons why a running back will pull a hamstring or make a cut because he didn't cut against a real blocking team, where when you're playing against your own team, guys are liable to just kind of do what we used to call the Olay method.
Stop
whining.
You know? But the arenas, yes, are all part of it. You've got Allegiant Stadium, the Sphere, which is MSG backed. Yes, these are things that our city has invested in to build, which will not get the use that I think we've all intended for it. And it's unfortunate. And I think if movie theaters can open up, why can't churches and synagogues open back up? Why can't theaters for shows open up to whatever
I don't understand.
guidelines
Clearly
we can.
and obviously,
You know, and again, and we're doing
Yeah.
a show on Thursday, and the only way that I can do, I say a show, it's me and my dad. We're doing the show on Thursday, but the only reason why we're able to do it is because they're serving food.
Correct.
So we're able to be in a spot where people are doing this the whole day with their mask. You
Well,
know?
when they sit down, they can take their mask
But
off.
when
too,
you're in
still,
a theater,
yes.
there's no foot. You can just sit there with your
Correct.
mask on.
Correct.
So it's safer.
Absolutely.
It makes no sense to me.
So you're sold out for this Thursday,
We are sold
or there
out this
might
Thursday.
be sneaky 5 tickets
There,
left.
I'm not supposed to
But
say it, but I'm going to say it. We're adding another show on another Thursday,
that's
2 weeks
what I
later.
say. How do they find out? Where does everyone find it?
I think Johnny Bird is the guy that's doing the shows, and he's on the show with
Correct.
Aaron a
Saturdays
lot.
he's with us, but you can go online. You can look up under either E Strings Restaurant or for Johnny Bird. You can look
Yeah.
at New Flock Las Vegas is his Facebook group.
Yeah, or
as
you
well
can
as
go on
Birdline
our stuff. It's
Productions.
all there.
Or- yeah.
And I just want to share this because it's one of the things Aaron, P&E, and myself, Gypsy G, are working on with the website we're putting up for Time to Vegas behind the scenes. We're trying to come up with a way under our Vegaspreneur page, right? Vegaspreneur, you're now an entrepreneur.
I like that, entrepreneur.
What you're creating, I really think, or have created, is brilliant that
Thank
people
you.
can one-on-one see you guys. So through our website, our goal is to find a way to promote you guys.
Oh,
Not
cool.
just you, but all, I want to say musicians, but all
Entertainers.
entertainers.
We need it,
'cause it's-
you know, we need
that
it.
there is that one stop where people can post their sites so you can be found.
That's awesome.
right?
This is the last call for calls, 702-329-6947. This will be our last call. We'll hang on for another 5 minutes or so to see if we get any more callers.
I want to thank everybody that tuned in today. You
Absolutely.
Know, what are we showing? 44 people.
I mean,
rocking
these
out
are
on
numbers.
just a watch
yeah.
party, which is cool.
Exactly, and these have been extraordinary numbers, and it's because of you, and we appreciate
Because
that.
of you guys, man. You give you give crazy dudes like me a platform to be insane and honest.
Well, you know,
which I didn't hope to be that honest in the morning. I'll admit. I wanted to be fluffy. I came in thinking fluffy, and then I got here and I'm,
Yeah, but look how many East Coast calls we got.
I'm honest, man. It sucks.
Did you catch that word, platform?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ho!
Hey-o!
Testicle Tuesday.
I don't like that one.
But again, I
just let that one
can't thank
go.
you guys for having me on because I watch your shows
Which you
plural.
do,
They have
yes.
many, and you got one of the most professional shows out there, and you give.
He must be watching the wrong
You
show.
give
No, it's
you
definitely
give everybody
us,
a
definitely
voice. You give everybody a voice, and right now we need that because you look around and the voices being heard aren't.
hippie crap.
All right, one last question. You have an album coming out that you're working on.
I have a few.
So pick 1 or 2 or 10 of them, whichever you want.
Well, my personal one I'm excited about is Mountains of Ignorance, and we're releasing singles. So again, I'm trying to rewrite the way things are done. I think dropping an album with 10 songs on it and you're not popular, you're in people's minds for 3 weeks is stupid. I think you should release a single every month. You're in people's minds
called a
every
hook.
month of every year.
It's a hook.
So we've already released 2
Yep.
singles. You can go on Apple Music and Spotify, and you can just type in.
If you know how.
You can type in Vin A and, Mountains of Ignorance. I got Nowhere up there. We got Mantra, cool new songs that are out. You can go on iTunes and buy them, helps. And the Bronx Wanderers album's coming out. I'm also doing an acoustic album because when the pandemic hit, I was like, what the hell am I going to do? I freaked out because
Right.
I was used to doing 7 shows a week.
Sure,
And then they
sure.
go, done.
Right.
So then I sat in my room for a day and I was like,
Yeah.
What do I do now?
I know.
what
that
doing, man? I don't want to be left alone with my thoughts. So I said, all right, let me do an acoustic album where I can play every instrument and do it by myself. So that album's called Vindemic. I'm releasing that
That is
soon.
a great, fantastic name.
Absolutely.
I love that name.
Yeah, we have fun. We did a little cool thing where we were asking people, what would you name me and Dad's band? And the things people came up with were so hilarious. I mean, it ranged from Vin City
Right.
to VV Top to Vins and Roses
Oh, how funny.
to Nirvana. Like Nirvana.
Oh, like that.
Like people came up with a really
That's
good
good.
Vinsanity, vintage. I was like, wow, dude, you didn't think there'd be so many cool V things that you could do with this. But, so again, I got really clever friends and fans that do that stuff.
Well, you
Oh,
are
you
watching
nailed it.
Time to Vin Vegas here.
So, okay, let me put you on the spot real quick. If someone just walked up to you and go, oh my God, I need to hear like a song or a few notes, or can you just please do something? What would you sing? What could
What
you,
would
could
I
you
do?
bust something out right now?
Right now,
Why
at
not?
9 in the morning.
See, notice I have not asked him to do anything.
I know
No,
that. We didn't even discuss this, but that's always my job. Yeah, I mean, like right now, you got your fans out there watching. It's your platform.
Oh man, what songs are they doing
You
with
know,
my dad last night?
they want to taste.
You know what? Okay, so I just did the Kenny Davidson show a week ago, and that was awesome because my friends came out. I got to see Ann Martinez from Baz and Di Richards from Tenors of Rock. Colin Cahill from Sex Tips came out. All these awesome people came out. My favorite song that I did that night, and for those people that know me and follow me, I'm a huge ELO fan. Like major
ELO,
Jeff
Electric
Lynne
Light.
fan.
We have a real quickly. I'm sorry,
Shoot.
Aaron is. You can read those. Aaron is putting up messages he's getting in his chat room that are coming to you.
Oh, Ted and Susan, I miss you guys too. And they got a private show too. I love it. Nancy Ellis says, nice to see you. Oh, Nancy, thank you guys. Nancy and Dave, you guys are awesome. I have the coolest people. Thank you so much for saving me from singing right now. It really meant.
I was just going to
it
say,
really
now
meant the
let's
effing
circle
world.
back.
We are
This
international.
is so good.
Read that last one.
Krista from
There's your
Canada.
Canada
Hi,
call.
Krista.
So, what song would y'all want to hear?
Oh, don't ask them. You know, I don't know. My favorite song that I did that night actually was Mr. Blue Sky, and that was my favorite that I got to do. And I'll do 10 seconds of it. Go ahead.
Andrew Hill, he's in the chat room and he's a follower of our show and he's
I love
gets
Andrew.
involved. Do you know Andrew?
Yeah.
So here's what he says about something you were talking about. All the shows need to make an agreement to not give any tickets to half-price tickets tonight so shows can sell a real price ticket.
I agree. I hands down agree, Andrew. You know, and again, it's tough because when you're in a town and you're competing, I wouldn't say competing, you're playing with 195 other shows going on. It's not like you come here and there aren't choices. There's choices. Right. So you need ways to fill the room and to fill the house, which is what it really is. But again, when you're filling half the house with dollar tickets, I mean, dude, you can't survive. You can't survive.
Absolutely.
So we're hoping when we come back, we're going to change the way we operate.
Well, you probably will have to.
Because 6 to
it'll
7
be
days a
half-
week is probably not happening.
It'll be half the showroom that gets seated.
You know,
so
and
that-
again, if we got to move again, I mean, Bronx Wanderers are no strangers to moving showrooms. I mean, we moved 3 times.
That's why those
Luckily,
carts are on wheels.
it's always been on the up, which is good. But, you know, if we got to go down a peg, we'll go down a peg, man.
That's
I
why
got
those
no
carts
ego.
have wheels, right?
That's why those carts have wheels.
All right,
You know.
10 seconds of something to hum or sing or
Oh,
give your
yeah.
audience a little something, something.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey.
There you go.
All I got.
That's
It's Mr. Blue Sky.
Red Bull infused.
Mr. Red Blue Sky.
All right. All right. Well, you know what? No more calls are coming in. The watch party is still going strong. However,
Unreal. How are they not bored of us?
I don't know. However, if
Because
you,
they have nothing to do either. It's beautiful.
crazy.
maybe you'll come back next week. We'll do a part 2.
Do whatever you want, man. I'm free.
Listen, we know everybody's enjoyed today's show, so let me remind you that you can go back onto the Time2Vegas Facebook page. As soon as this show ends, it is immediately available in video format, and you can rewatch it again and catch any of the information, the fun, the singing, whatever you want to catch is available, as well as on our YouTube channel, Time2Vegas as well. You can see the videos. Vin will reshare it, I'm sure, once we give him the link as well. Go out there and enjoy.
Once they teach me, yep.
Well,
Teach me
at
to
this
do it.
point, I'll just say your girlfriend can show you how to do that.
Liz will do it.
So actually, listen, off of today's response, I see no reason why we shouldn't have Vin on, at least get him up to do something once a month.
Absolutely.
If nothing
I'm
else.
free.
Only on one condition.
Yeah.
You bring the real boss with you.
My
And-
dad or
no,
Liz?
No, I meant Liz.
I have many bosses.
No, but listen, realistically, as a guy who's
She
married
sends
over
you love,
31 years, I know who the real boss is in my house.
She is the boss.
So-
And she
Oh,
really is
groovy,
she really is
baby.
she really is the driving force behind all those custom live shows. She works the hardest, and I couldn't do any of this without her.
Now, don't get me
seriously.
wrong. If Dad wants
And I'm
to-
not even saying that because I live with her. I'm
No,
saying this.
is she
'cause it's
listening or
true.
watching right now?
No, she's
Oh, okay.
probably passed out right now. I woke up. She goes, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm going to do the Time2Vegas show." She's like, "All right, see you later." It's like,
Now,
all
don't
right,
get me
I'm gonna-
wrong. If Dad wants to come with you, that's okay.
No, I'd
too.
love to bring Dad. He'd have a
let's-
fun time.
Let's
That
do
would be awesome.
He'd have a
That would be
fun
lot of
time.
fun, so.
We can totally fight and be really honest in the morning.
Oh
Well,
my God, that'd be beautiful.
Well, here's the good thing. I got a steel cage set up over
Good,
here,
good.
and I got a casting
Stick
couch
me in
over
there.
there. So, which you guys can find out who goes where. All right, listen, this has been great. I want to thank everybody out there for watching, listening on the mobile app, wherever, whatever, however you've caught us. We appreciate it so much. I would dare say that this has been I've got goosebumps as I'm saying this. This has got to be our #1 show based on viewership.
This is just the most fun show I've had. Being able to talk to everybody was just so cool.
Absolutely.
And again, my first watch party. This is insane. I'm talking to people while I'm talking to people. This is mind-blowing.
Next time we do a Facebook live stream while you're here in studio.
Settle down, Ed. Settle down.
Well, that's why you bring Liz the next time.
Okay,
there you go.
then we could
I got
do
a solution
things.
for
Then
you.
we could do things.
Vin A, thank you so much for
I'm
coming
honored
in.
to be here. I
Thank you so
really
much.
am. Thank you.
Gypsy.
Thank you, Gypsy, so much
Oh
for
my
having
gosh,
me.
you're welcome. Thank you. This has
Seriously.
been so fun.
I'm
so
glad.
fun. Oh my God.
Final thoughts as we wrap up today.
You
This
guys,
show is sponsored by Prozac. So.
There you go. That says about it. Gypsy G, 702 Goddess, all of the above. Keeping it real, baby. See
As
you
we
next
like to
week.
say here, it's always time to Vegas, and that's because Vegas should never be short out of mind, especially when it comes to supporting our entertainment community, which all of us sitting in this studio are part of. So if you want to see Vin, come back with the band and the group. Let's make a difference and get out there for the entertainment world. Tune in next week. Hopefully between now and then we'll figure out who our guest is, and maybe Vin if we can't come up with somebody else by that point. Anyway, which we don't mind, by the way.
Wow, you guys really bonded, didn't you?
I'm a great sub.
Anyway, listen, as I always like to say at the end of every show I do, be kind to each other. Why is that? We're all we got. Have a great week. Everybody out there, from all of us here at Time2Vegas, be well, be safe, but more importantly, be happy. Thank you for watching.